All right, right out the bat. Let's see what's going on. Yo, what's going on? What y'all want to say? Okay. Just show me. And I'm gonna stop with the self-doubt. Cause what? Okay, the connection to the other realms is like stronger than ever before. Those cords are connected, almost like a bridge. So you see how like the cord there, and then it's like they're shooting over. Yeah. So you said shit about to get real whimsical. Yeah. Coming to break the fucking chains. We've been breaking chains. Okay, so you know how they're saying, like, you've been breaking ancestral chains. You've been breaking the chains. You broke the chain. You broke the cycle. You broke the chain. You broke... That's been ringing for years, right? You were breaking literal chains. We were breaking literal chains. So all that shit that you've been hearing about, spiritualism, chain breakers, cycle breakers, that wasn't just about you and your fucking lineage, your 3D lineage. That wasn't just about that, baby. You were literally, like when they said chains, it was literal chains that are going to change the universe. We have unshackled. By us all doing the work, we've unshackled the reality. Shit. Stick around, baby. If you don't know me, shit get deep around here. I talk about everything from the motherfuckers that you don't want to know about down to what's on the other side of the motherfucking veil. I kick it with spirits and otherworldly beings. How you doing? This is part 3. If you haven't seen the other parts, go check them out. You caught us in the deep spots. We've been channeling like crazy. They always confirm my channels after they've been channeled. When I tell you the channels be channeling, we don't talk about the baby stuff over here. Okay, we get deep. We get deep on the other side of the veil because the beings that I deal with ain't no, they're not light work. They heavy hitters. You feel me? Woo! We done talked about dragons and what's dragon is. Tell me who your dragon is. If you've come from the other video, tell me again in the comments, who's your dragon? And if you don't know who your dragon is because you didn't watch the other videos, go watch them other videos. It's in video 2, but you should go to video 1 and then watch video 2. Tell me your dragon and then come back here. Tell me your dragon again. Let me know that what brought you here. Did you find this first or did you go from 1? 1, 2, 3. Let me know. Moving on. More dragons. The serpent. Baby, we are fucking rising. We did the work. They said, you don't know what you did. You think that we're blessing you because you worked on your healing for yourself? That's great. But heifer, you was breaking chains to help the world, the universe. Like you thought them chains was just for you? We're paying you to exist because you did the work. The work was the work of God. If you know why themselves, you probably shouldn't be here. Or you can ask. Maybe somebody can explain it. You have ascended. I'm just hearing. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to gang out here. Hi, if you're here, you're probably part of my soul family. I'm gonna see you outside doing woo-woo things. We're gonna be doing things, aren't we? Don't come telling me your powers. Not yet. It ain't done. But you got powers. If your shit is coming, god damn. If your shit is coming online, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If your shit is coming online, go in the comments and just say, I be doing stuff. if your gifts is coming online, you ain't gotta tell me all the things that you can do. But what you can do is go in the comments and say, I'll be doing stuff. And that's all anybody, that's it, that's all, period. Ain't nobody gotta know nothing else, okay? Oh, all right. I just said this, we're bringing in a new world. Bringing it in. Whew. And you gonna be motherfucking world royalty. New. You've ascended. Y'all have been working with someone real close. If you don't know who it is that you've been working with, or if, what beings you're working with, like, that could be a thing. A lot of times, some of us are going at it blind. Not blind, like you get it, but you don't fully get it. You know what I mean? Like, you know that you've been doing shit, but you're like, it's just like, you just know. But you haven't had deep understanding. But yeah, y'all, there's someone specific working with you in this last transition of evolution. Whoa. What was that? This is an initiation. Okay. So what I just saw was, with me trying to get that out. You ever see, like, in a movie or something where they're like trying to push the thing, and then the glow, and it just like, and then they try to push it again and start again. It goes, and then it doesn't start, and then they finally push the motherfucking button hard enough, and it goes, and it's just like, that's the best that I could. That's the best way that I could fucking describe it. That is how this fucking initiation and transformation. I was trying to say transition and transformation at the same time, but I think they both are relevant here. Not only are you transitioning, but you're transforming, and this is going to be the biggest transformation that you've ever had, and the shift is going to catapult you. So people who are on the outside are going to see you transition. It's going to look like you took the fuck off, but in your time, it's like shoot, like you're watching yourself fucking move through it, like in slow motion, but you're real moving like the Flash. Bring it back. When I tell you, my readings don't be for the play. Shit, they got deep real quick, real motherfucking quick, girl. You're out of the cage. You feel brand new. You're looking back at the cage like, whoo. You're going. Before you know it, you're gonna look back. You're gonna see a cage. Life as you know it will never be the same. You may look at other people and see their cages. Okay, now I'm getting an image of, movies is always a thing. Now I'm getting an image of like you going from cage to cage to free the animals. Not saying calling people animals, but like, I'm kind of seeing like Jurassic Park when they are going, just a few Jurassic Parks that are like that, but they're in the encampment and they're running through and they're just unlocking all the cages and running and letting all the dinosaurs out. But it's almost like accurate as hell. Some of these might be beings. Hold on. Whoo. Some of y'all might be actually saving beings, and I want to be on that team. Hey, hear me though. Let me be on that team. Can I be on that team? I'm trying to be on that team. I want to save the other beings. Not that I want to save humans, but that's fun. Okay, focus. So, because when you're letting these people out of their cage, it is almost like you're gonna open the cage and back up. Or just like dip, because you know that once they've been released, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go on a rampage and release, because the way that people are gonna wake up after this is not gonna be like you. It's not gonna be like the people before you, where they've had years and years to get it together, because we're in a transition going along with the world. Theirs is gonna be more so like, okay, I always knew it, but what the? And they're gonna bust out the cage like, I'm free. This is what it looked like outside the cage, and they're gonna go wild. And you're just gonna let them. You're just gonna back up, like, yeah, you're free, baby. And they're gonna do their little thing, and then they're gonna go back to being in the wild and doing their thing, what they need to do, and being calm and being free, being content, and living life like the universe intended, not in a cage. And if you ever notice that, like, when humans come in and start trying to mess with the dinosaurs, that's when they really get angry and all that. But when they go and they're actually coming to their habitat, when they're all free and they're not caged and they're not, being messed with, they're very peaceful. There's parts where even the beasts, the big ones, the T-Rexes and the angry one, the carnivore ones, even they're being peaceful and drinking water amongst all the other dinosaurs, and everyone's just walking at peace. You know what I mean? So I think that that painted a pretty vivid picture. Yeah. Whew, that message was deep. That message deep. You hold a lot of wisdom, and sometimes it might feel like you feel a lot of pressure or the weight of the world. Not only is that some things that you need to heal, but some of that weight, baby, is all the things that are not unlocked yet, because you have so much inside of you. The weight, how to explain this? Okay, I'll share it. I don't like sharing stuff about me, but that's the thing. I had a medium earlier in my journey. I had a group of friends that kept telling me that my energy was heavy. And while I did, I've carried a lot. I've been, I can go on. I was abused since I was 4 years old. Not by my parents or anything, but yeah, just a lot of family friends that took advantage of me. I held on a lot, as well as always being the person that wanted to take care of everyone. That was just what I knew. Moving on. I remember I won a raffle because I was at my favorite store and I was just buying some stuff. And they're like, well, we're doing a raffle. Do you want to get one? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so I wrote my name. And as soon as I wrote my name, I was like, I'm going to win this. I just knew. And then not long after that, they told me I won the raffle with the lady that owned the shop. You never see her, rarely. She comes in on specific days. Hold on. Whenever there's a distraction, just calmly go turn the distraction away. You don't have to react. Anyway, I don't know why that came through. Someone needs to hear that. Okay, so I won the raffle. And then she sat me down, and as soon as I came in, as soon as I walked in, she said, oh my goodness. Imagine she's a medium. And so I was like, what? And at this time, I'm still not seeing a lot of gifts in person. I just know what I can kind of do at home and things like that. But I haven't experienced anyone who is gifted like that. So I kind of already was like, I don't really believe her. And she told me some things, man. And I was like, she made me a believer that day. And I asked her about the heaviness. And I was just like, what does that mean? And she said, baby, She said they don't know how to take what they're feeling from you. She said you have a heavy, strong energy. She told me about the lineage and the people that walk with me and where they come from. And not only is it because of the hard hitters that walk with me, but my soul and who my soul is and what I carry is. The way she put it was that those who do not know how to interpret it take it as heavy. But she's like, that's just your energy. It's strong. It holds weight. And that comment that they said, it stuck with me for a long time and bothered the hell out of me because I was always made to feel like I was too much. And the thing that I appreciate in that moment was I felt more seen than I ever had when it came to just that little thing. And it has stuck with me since, because everything that I have learned about who I am and what I do and the beings with me and all the things, it holds. Among other things that she told me. And so I'm saying all this to say is that a lot of that heavy, hard weight that sometimes you don't know how to interpret it either. And so you feel like something's wrong with you and other people's opinion of you doesn't help. But I want you to know that others people's opinion doesn't matter. You got to focus on what you know. Because when you know who you are, do you think that the crown that the king or the queen wears, do you think that that is a light crown to wear? Do you think that it's lightweight? Do you think that wearing the cloak, wearing their, what is that? Is that a cloak? Whatever it's called. You know, everything that they have to wear on top of armor. They have all these things that they wear, adorned and all these things. And do you think that that is light to carry? Have you watched Game of Thrones? Does it look like what they're wearing is light? No. You a warrior out here in these streets? Do you see the armor that they wear? Do you think that their job, it's easy for them to swing that motherfucking sword? That sword is heavy, the armor that they wear is heavy. But you know that they are a motherfucker in battle. Why? Because their armor shows it. It's not because they're weighed down. It's because they're protected that they're so heavy. Ooh, that's a word. So whoever that's for, baby, you a strong mofo. Don't let nobody tell you no different. All right. I think we done squeeze this motherfucker out as much as we can. But if I keep this channel open, they will talk to the wheels. They know I like to channel. They know I love to talk, so they're going to keep coming. But I think we got the message out. I feel like it's done. I feel like anything outside of this is just like, ooh, let me add this in. Let me add this in. Yeah. All right. I love you guys. Website is up. It's in my description. I also have a post that has my website in it. If you want to, you can DM me on any platform. Shoot, reach out to me in the comments. I don't care. If you want to go deeper into finding where your blockages lie, what you need to do, where you are positioned right now, who is walking with you. Well, it doesn't matter what it is, but if you are trying to ascend and you want to know what to do, reach out, because that's what I'm here for, baby. And we can get in deeper about who is with you. Deanna and Kelly. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm getting is that they're not, whether you guys see this or not, whether that's names of the, it doesn't matter. My point is that people want, the other side wants to connect with you. If you are not connecting regularly on your own and you need help, reach out so that we can really get you where you need to be, because we too close to be playing small. Okay? Yeah. All right. I love you guys.